Man says he burned $1 million in cash to avoid paying his ex-wife child support. Hello everyone, this is Mr. Obvious, and today on Fox5ny.com. So, we've got a man here who was at the end of his rope. A hard-working man, a man who built a business, a man who made the money. He had a wife, he had kids, and then all of a sudden, his wife wanted to throw it all away, take his children, and take his fat checks. Well, this man wasn't having it. Local hero Bruce McConville for mayor said, "Heck to the no! You're not taking my dough." But before we get into this, a quick word from this week's sponsor.
Zuck the cuck drinks water like a duck, but he also drinks your data. So tell him and Google to shove your data up their schwing-schwangs by downloading the Brave browser. It's free, blocks online advertising, and protects your privacy and data from evil tech companies. You only see ads if you want to see them, and you get cryptocurrency for your attention. Don't let Zuck use you to make a buck. Download Brave by clicking on the link down below.
And here we are. Now, before we even start this, I'm just going to say it. I completely and utterly sympathize with Mr. Bruce. And I gotta tell you, if I had to choose between destroying my entire life and giving a divorcee money they don't deserve, I would rather just burn the money too. Why? See, there's so much inequity in divorce cases. Okay, it's unfair. And I'm gonna show you why. Exhibit A. Here on Psychology Today, women initiate divorce much more than men. Here's why. So here are the facts. There was a survey of over 2,000 heterosexual couples, found that women initiated nearly 70% of all divorces. In other words, women are far more likely to initiate divorce. And why wouldn't they, when the law is stacked on their side with a strong bias against men? Here you see, on core-law.com. Why do women get child custody in 90% of all cases? Isn't it gender discrimination? Yes, it absolutely is. Statistics show that women are awarded child custody in nearly 90% of all cases. This includes child support, any payments that are due, the splitting of assets. Men get screwed over in divorce. In fact, divorce is so bad for men, especially in places like America, it's pretty much not even really worth getting married at all. I mean, why would you take the risk? Why get married when if all of a sudden a woman decides, well, I don't love you anymore, or I cheated on you, so now I'm going to break up with you, take the kids, take the house, and you're going to pay me for the rest of my life. Bull. Absolute nonsense. Nonsense, nonsense. The legal system is unfair. It is not equal. If this man is truly so well-to-do, they should have given him custody of the children. Now, I believe in egalitarianism. I believe in equality, right? Because if people want equality, well, let's give them real equality. Children should go to the parent who can best provide for the children. If the woman isn't making enough money, she should not get custody. Furthermore, if the woman decides to divorce someone, they should not get money. Because if they're doing it for good reasons, I can understand it, but they shouldn't be entitled to money they're not earning, that doesn't belong to them, and children should not be a meal ticket, and they should also not just automatically go to the women. That is gender discrimination. It is not equal. A Canadian businessman and failed mayoral candidate was thrown in jail for 30 days after telling a judge he burned $1 million Canadian in cash. Absolute mad lad. In 2 separate bonfires, to avoid paying his wife's spousal and child support. See? This woman, his ex-wife, decided, well, I'm going to divorce you. And guess what? I'm going to get the kids, and then you're going to pay me spousal support, and you're going to pay me child support. I'm going to live the rest of my life on your dime, and I'm just going to have my cake and eat it too. And I'm going to be set for life. Well, you know what? This guy wasn't having it. The system is rigged. Okay. For the men out there, the system is definitely rigged. Who would want to get married? Who? No, I'm not a proponent of going my own way, okay? I don't believe in that. I don't believe in going your own way. I just don't. I don't believe in giving up. And I certainly don't believe in not having a family. We're here to spread on our genes, and if we don't, well, what do we have? Nothing. No legacy, no future. As part of their divorce settlement, according to a report published Tuesday in an Ottawa Superior Court hearing last week, Bruce McConville, 55, told the judge he withdrew about 1 million Canadian dollars, about 7,500,000 USD, in 25 separate withdrawals from 6 separate bank accounts. He claimed he then burned cash in 2 bonfires, 743,000 on September 23rd and 296,000 on December 15th. Ottawa Citizen reported, and who could blame him? Who could blame this man for rather burning his entire wealth than having it all stolen by someone who divorces you? It's not fair. It's not a fair system. It's not a system that's right, and I do not support it. But this man, this mad lad, he decided he wasn't going to be some wallet for an ex-wife. McConville, who ran for mayor of Ottawa in 2018, claimed to have receipts to prove he withdrew the money. He said he did not record the bonfires, and no one witnessed him set the cash ablaze. Can I back you up a bit? When you say you destroyed it, what do you mean? Superior Court Justice Kevin Phillips asked, to which McConville replied, I burnt it. It's not something that I would normally do. McConville said, according to Ottawa Citizen, I'm not a person that's extremely materialistic. A little goes a long way. I have always been frugal. That's why my business lasted for 31 years. I don't believe you. I don't trust you. I don't think you're honest, the judge told him. I find what you have done to be morally reprehensible because you claim to have done willfully and directly undermines the interest of your children. Oh yeah, think of the kids. Was the wife thinking of the kids when she divorced the father? Was the wife thinking of the kids when she fought for custody of the kids and not the father? No, it's not about the children. But it's all about the children. The only reason that women fight so hard for children in these divorce settlements, most of them initiated by women, is because they want money. Money, 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 money. Child support. When's the last time a woman ever paid child support? Do you remember? Probably not. And it's sad because a lot of these women, and you hear a lot of horror stories from men, oh, she turned the kids against me. She fed them lies. She said all these horrible things. She took the kids from me, and now I have to pay her money. And now all of my money goes to her out of my paycheck. My life is ruined. Evil. It's pure and utter evil. But we're not allowed to talk about it, right? You're not allowed to talk about the plight of men, because that's a society we live in. So who could blame men for being tired of it all and burning their entire fortunes just so their ex-wife or even ex-husband doesn't get all of their wealth? McConville said he earned the money he later burned by selling some of his properties and businesses to his former accountant, a direct violation of a court order not to sell his assets. He also has failed to file an affidavit disclosing his finances to the court. So he was sentenced for 30 days in jail, and he was ordered to pay $2,000 a day to his ex-wife for every day he fails to disclose his finances to the court moving forward. Yeah, so this man has pulled what is probably 40 chests now. If no one saw him burn that cash, I would say that the cash is probably buried in a safe location. I really doubt that it's all gone, and I know exactly why he's doing it. He's hiding the cash. He's going to pretend to be poor, and then when his children finally turn 18, he's going to give them their inheritance. His children will get the money, but the wife will get nothing. And that's, I think that's his plan. Now, I can't be sure. Maybe he really did burn it all. But I know one thing. When the system does not provide justice, well, sometimes things accidentally go up in smoke. But that's merely the obvious. Well, that's all for now, folks. What do you think about this one? This dude is a mad lad. Like, what a crazy guy. Now, he's probably going to suffer because of this. I'm sure the courts will try to punish him, but I have a feeling that he's saving that money for his children once they turn 18. That's a smart thing to do. If he gives money to the wife, a lot of the time, the wives will just live a lavish lifestyle and blow all the money, and the kids will be left with nothing. This guy's a business owner for 31 years, and after 31 years, his wife decides, I'm going to divorce you and take all your money. Yeah, I think this guy's smarter than that. But be sure to let me know what you think. Now, if you like the content that I make, as always, you can join me on Patreon or Subscribestar for as low as $1, and doing so will give you access to Fight Club. It's a private Discord server. It's a fun place. Hook up your Discord account. If the bots do not work correctly, shoot me a message. I'll shoot you a one-day link to Fight Club. and you'll be able to join. Sharing the video also helps. Currently, you can donate through Bitcoin or Subscribe Store, and sharing the video is vastly appreciated. I love stories like this. This is probably one of the, morally gray, but kind of, I don't want to say good story, because I know there's people out there who are going to complain, how dare you think of the children. I'm sure this man is thinking about his children. I'm sure he is, and I'm sure that his whole plan is to hide the money and then give it to the children as an inheritance once they turn 18 and the wife, his ex-wife, can't take it. Because a lot of times they'll just blow all the money and there'll be nothing left for the kids. And a lot of times they're resentful towards the kids because of the father. As always, thanks for watching. This has been Mr. Obvious, and I'll see you all next time.